Hold on. Is it there? Hi.
Hello.
Wait. Oh my God. Is it y'all? Wait.
Yeah.
Is that Shut the front door. It's y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love you guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Dad, is that you? Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, that's so weird. I was just talking about y'all the other day. I mean, 2 days ago, I was at Disney, funny enough, and my sister was with us, and we're talking about, how people feel if they're cremated or they're buried. I was like, funny story. And I brought up, your wife, which is here. She's probably the one that shut my door. And I was like, man, I hope they're doing okay. I hope they're fine. And so for the fact that you sorry, I love you. Well, welcome in. How are y'all
Hi.
doing?
Good.
Oh, good. I am very, let me tell you real quick that I have had just the weirdest things happen today. And I think it may be your mother slash your wife. And we'll compare notes, but one of the things is that I have a very heavy door in my session room. And I also have very fluffy carpet. You can see it here.
Hmm.
And I have a very fluffy carpet pad there. I don't have an AC that sucks in the door because the door is a solid oak thing. And my cat was with me and my husband was downstairs with me too. I get up to go and make some tea because I was like, I didn't see anybody in the session room. So I get up to go make tea. And I come back and while I'm about to come back and I have my husband out there, he's working on this computer project. And mind you, the AC is not on because it's cold enough. The cat's with me in here. And my door goes thunk. And let me tell you, things don't scare me. I turned like more white than I already am. And my husband goes, is the cat in there? And I'm like, no, he's right here. And we both walk over here and my door is shut. And that has never happened before. And I was like, I don't know who's here right now. But I said a little prayer and I walked inside and I was like, all right. And then y'all show up. So all I can say is it's something to do with y'all. So with that being said, um, let's get into this. You already know how I do this. Of
Hmm.
course, we're going to have any questions. Let me feel around. Ooh, who is this person? Um, hmm. She is spicy. Today, what is going on? Hold on. Did y'all like go and like do new little things in memorial or honor of her to like try to make up for the whole like throwing out the ashes? What was happening with that?
I don't know. No,
Weird.
I mean, we kind of just, I talked about it out loud a little bit. I was like, sorry.
Okay, okay. This is what she said. I go, where are you at? What are you doing? She goes, oh, it's so nice to be here. It's so nice to have a conversation. I have a whole lot of stuff to talk about. I go, okay, well, and she says, oh, they made it up. They made it up. I said, what? And she keeps talking about how we did this in honor. We spoke about this in honor. Like we're actually
Mhm.
giving some light to it. Hold on. So the house, apparently the house is getting cleaner or something like that. We're doing something good. She says, I have no idea what's up with that. Maybe that's between y'all. Is that a thing? What's happening there?
Well, that from the last time, because she said about needing to clean the house and then
Oh
how we
yeah.
got cut off last time. And
Mm-hmm.
I spent the next morning cleaning, like, damn you, mom.
Really? Damn
Yeah.
you, mom. Yes. Okay. Yeah, she's walking around. I go, well, what else is new? Tell me. And she goes, "Ah, it's cleaner. Like people are doing stuff. It's good. I like it. It feels a lot lighter in your area, which is really cool. There's just a feeling of it. There mm, I don't think she's more mental right now. I don't feel her as physical anymore, which is great. So maybe you're like hearing her or you're like experiencing her in your mind or you're getting more ideas. She's not so much of like a heavy, sad, depressive feeling on what happened, which is good. Um she's talking about you, dad. She's talking about how Since her passing, we haven't gotten over it. We've just kind of kicked the ball down the hallway. That's literally what she showed me. She says that, maybe we weren't fully grasping it or dealing it. We're just kicking it down the hallway. And I go, okay, interesting. She says that what? Dad, are you like trying to with your daughter, she keeps having you go, let it be, let it be. So maybe I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Hang on. She just gave me the sign for pregnant. Y'all aren't pregnant. Nobody's pregnant. Correct. Yeah, that's why I was like, She gave me the sign, but then there was no feeling with it. One.
My best friend is pregnant.
Oh, are you like brand new pregnant? Are we like in like
Yeah.
the first?
Well,
Yeah.
no, she's not.
What is she?
She's
Is she
later.
second trimester?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's almost due.
Almost due. Okay. Interesting. She keeps showing me the symbol for a baby. Baby, baby, baby. Maybe it's around, but that could also be a part of it. But I know it's not you being pregnant. Are you going to be like the godmother to it? Is that like going to be a thing?
I'm the honorary aunt. Yeah.
Or the honor. Okay, okay. Because they're talking about having you. Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I go, well, what is this? And they're talking about being a little princess, but it's gonna be rough around the edges, which means we're gonna like fight and like punch and bite, and it's gonna be great. They're talking about how, yeah, she knows about that. That's what she was trying to bring up. That's like it's around you, but you're not pregnant, so that would make sense. What? Maybe your best friend will bring the baby around your house, and maybe your dad's gonna go, do it. See, he's gonna be like, I don't want to hear it scream. I understand. That's why I have one child, and he's 9 now, and I will never have another one. She what? One. She loves you. It's interesting. I almost feel like in a way. So I'm gonna have you just try to stay with me on this, but I feel like in a way she tries to come to you, dad, through your daughter. She'll like try to, I don't know, make you happy or say something funny or try to like lighten you up through your daughter, but because you can't, it's like that's the best way I can describe it, because she's talking about being around you, trying to get into your head, but it's very difficult because you're always on this one track placement or in this one track mind. And so what she does is she comes over and she's like around your daughter. So think of her like swirling around her and saying, hey, I need you to go do this, right? And it interacts. And instead of having no reaction like it would be being around you, you're like, So it's like, oh, that reminds me of her. So notice those little weird things, those little interesting things that happen. Maybe she plays a song that she used to like a lot or something like that. One. I don't understand. So your mom just put on, hold on. She's just put, you know how like when people celebrate holidays or fun things, they put on the little headbands with like the bobbers with like the little glittery ear things or whatever it is, like maybe it's shamrocks or maybe it's something. She just put those on and that doesn't make any sense to me. I've never seen that before. So it's something about a celebration, or maybe we used to have a celebration here. But what celebration? It's not a hang on. I'm trying to help her. Don't fill me in yet. Hang on. Hold on. She's talking about you, Dad. She's talking about like something about you. What? Weird. Was there like a something that's going on right now or was about to be that y'all would like celebrate and party together or something weird? It's not an anniversary.
Halloween in general.
Halloween in general. Yeah, okay. She's talking about big ass beer and drinking and but then she's just talking about y'all like come on and like if we have this it's not like birthday, it's not anniversary, she doesn't give me red roses. I think she just wants to try to celebrate with you. Are you not doing that, or do you have any idea?
Well, Halloween was her favorite holiday.
Her birthday presents for Halloween things.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she is just she put like the little the ears on if you had like a bat or like shamrocks or something, and she's talking about wanting to celebrate this, wanting to make this a big deal, like keep doing that. And it's interesting because she put you um in a dark building in my head, which means that you're closed off to this idea. And then she keeps talking about, come on, you can do this. We can do this together. So it's like, make it a big deal still, please, even though I'm gone, or my body's gone. What?
You should look in the front yard.
Yeah.
Really? Is it all out there?
Yeah.
Good. So keep it
People
up.
stop and take pictures of it.
Really? Do you have like
Mhm.
cobwebs and taking up lights and everything like that, or what's going on with that?
We have a great big giant pumpkin that lights up. We have a spider that like great big spider.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you're keeping it up. Perfect. Yeah, that's I've never seen that symbol before. Sorry, it was difficult for me. I'm like, maybe we're trying to do a celebration of something. I don't know, and we need to keep doing it. It's like I'm playing charades with your mom right now. And she's like, but I'm like, hold on. Wait. She just took me into like a hall bathroom. Hang on. Weird. She's like walks me. What are you doing? Where are you going with this? Do you I'm going to completely get this absolutely incorrect. Are you even doing like hand towels that have Halloween on it and stuff?
Well, I want to, but he won't let me.
Okay. She talks about get new towels. She says get new towels, and then she brings me into a hall bathroom, and you know how sometimes they have the rings that you put the hand towel through, to hang on it? And then she shows me this, and then she puts like one of those embroidered appliques on it. And so it's like, can we get this? Can we do that? Yeah, please get new hand towels. That's the first time I've ever heard that before. What? It's not really gonna match the decor. I'm guessing everything's very cream and white based too. It's okay or something like that. Um, Hold on. Just get like a really annoying like purple one with like black on it. Do that. Sorry, that's just a random thing. Tell me. Come back here. Hold on. Were y'all joking about dressing the cats up this year?
Not
The
the
cats
cats.
won't dress up though.
The
The
dogs.
dogs.
Okay. They're talking about making one like a spider or something, and how they're going to be very annoyed at this, and they're like, ugh, God. And I think you should totally dress these small animals up. What? Tell me. Yeah, she's just talking about giving me a feeling of like utter disgust from the animal, but we love it. We think it's gonna be great. What? She just served me chips and dip. She just gave me chips and dip on a counter. I have no idea why.
Mungs.
Mom's chips and dip.
What is that? What's Mungs? What is that?
It's a type of French onion dip from Pennsylvania that we used to eat all the time.
And you can only get it at certain places.
Yeah.
Oh,
She ate it on
okay.
toast, everything.
Okay, so can I tell you something really quick? So this is just what she showed me, okay? I'm just gonna show you the brand that we have here, and then we can compare. Hang on, let me see. Hold on. So she just made me taste hold on. Come on, Instacart. I don't need you on here. I don't know if it's gonna show it. But it's the hell of a good French onion dip. So
Mhm.
that's my favorite. And so she made me taste that with like like a Lay's potato chip or like a
Yeah.
Utz potato chip. And so I was like, why are you serving me chips and dip? So that's why. Interesting. I've never heard of that before. Tell me what? Hold on. Let me get my music back on real quick. Um, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it just switched it to Instacart. I don't want that. Hold on. Come here. There we go. Hang on. Where are you going? It's funny. The grandmother is here. She just showed up in my head too. She's sitting down. Hang on. They're talking about who was the biker again? Who was the leather vest? Was he the who's the leather vest person again? What is the leather vest about?
Not there, but the fact that he has this long hair.
The ponytail. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, there's my biker thing again. Yeah.
Mhm.
They keep talking about how this woman, this older female shows up in my head. She just kind of like materializes and is like sitting in a chair, what would be like to the right of you. I have no idea why. And she's talking about how um you're really really intense, but you're this very big sweetheart underneath it. Like we're intense like a biker, but we're really cushy and nice and like an artist underneath, pastels. Says that what? Hmm. I want y'all to bond. I want y'all to bond really really well over like the next 5, 6, 7 years. um Sir, I think that your wife is like the love of your life, and I think you would die of a broken heart more than anything else. There's like an interesting feeling of, I don't know. It just feels like y'all are supposed to be together. It's weird. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's a the way that you feel with this person is like, I don't know. That maybe we don't stay here till we're 80, like that type of thing. Because it feels like we stay here long enough for daughter to be successful and good, right? Like on our own. And then the way it feels is that you like pop out, so you leave because they take you, and then our daughter is just like, you know what? They're together. It's good, right? Like we're sad, but it's like they're together. It's good. So there's almost like a thing of like that goes with it. Do I think it's now? No. But I don't feel like I don't think we turn 80. I don't think that. There's a feeling of time is of the essence. That's the way it feels. Um, hmm, hold on. Where is that at? Dad, have you been, I mean, I have Crohn's, so I can't speak for a whole lot of people, but have you had a lot of tummy issues or like a lot of really bad cramping that doesn't go along with like eating Mexican food at 2 o'clock in the morning?
It's a lot of
No.
like bloating and gas.
Gas and everything? Okay, okay. Just like keep that in the back of your head. Just watch it. I'm not saying we have anything, hardcore intestinal, but there's a feeling of like, I don't know. It's interesting. Hold on. See, they keep talking about intestines, but they show up like near the kidney area, and that doesn't make any sense to me because there's no tumors. So it's like, okay, it's not intestinal, but then they talk about a lot about abdominal discomfort that goes into like that area, like here.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, it's liver. No, it's not liver. Liver is good. Maybe it goes into like digestive enzymes. I don't know. Pancreatitis, maybe something like that. Um, just watch. It's just discomfort. Um, but it can, and if you're not watching it, it can lead to other issues. Okay.
Mhm.
And they're worried about that. Um, just be watchful. What, Mom? Hold on. Where are you going? She's busted out like this big plastic container for juice in my head or something. I have no idea. That's so random because I don't even feel like she's that type of person. She's walking around in your kitchen. And then that's just where she's at. Hang on. She wants to put her feet up. She shows me her little toes. She has little bitty feet. She doesn't wear anything over her size. She was like what, maybe like a 5.5, 6, maybe.
Yeah, like a 5, yeah.
Yeah, because I wear a 9.5, and I'm like, how much compare? And she has like these little Fred Flintstone toes, right, with these little bitty feet. And that's what she's putting up. She's talking about how, where are you at? Is in here, is it laminate wood flooring?
There's tile and then there's crappy laminate, yeah.
Laminate. Okay, cool. I no, it's fine. She's just walking and she's making me feel cold. And I'm like, it looks like a
Yeah.
house that would have a lot of carpet, like mine does. And she makes me hear like when you walk on laminate, how it like comes
Yeah.
up a little bit. And she's talking about changing that. And I was like, I don't think they're going to change that. Maybe we want to. She's talking
Yeah.
about how what? They talk about getting rid of it all the time, but they're not going anywhere. They're not going to leave. They're not. What's going on with that?
I always talk about it, like what I want to do with the house, but then we talk about it and then we don't revisit it all the time.
She's talking about how everybody's just blowing hot air. She goes, they'll never leave. They'll never leave. No, they just talk about it. Who would want to leave? And she's like trying to go around, look at the backyard, look how great it is up here, all the space. Who is going to accept animals? Where are you going to go? The city? Like that. She's just you're not going to find a better spot right now. She's the one to talk. She says, don't make rash decisions. I'm like, yeah. She's like the queen of like jumping into stuff, right?
Yeah.
I know. You can feel it. What? Nobody's paid. She gets very defensive. She's like, don't paint me as a bad person. Like, and nobody is. She's funny. I like her. What she used to get she loves you, Dad, but she's funny about you being the person that would like stop her ideas or say, no, wait, like we need to, focus on this or stay here in a good way. You were like the voice of reason. Hold on.
Tried to be.
Tried to be, yeah.
Yeah, you did. You still are. What? She thinks that you are the best person in the world. She keeps calling you like her, in my head would be like her sweet man, like all that stuff. She says that she likes to come up and do this. That's what she just keeps doing. What? Maybe she would have a really hard time with her rings on her fingers. I guess she would swell a lot. What? She's talking about her car. What about it? Did we not sell her car?
She never had one.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, what was mine was hers.
What was yours was hers, but she couldn't drive worth crap.
Okay, no, that's okay. She goes, this is what she says. I go, well, what about this? She talks about putting herself in a car, and I go, okay. And she goes, nope, they still have it. So it's like, maybe we still have the car. Is it the same one from before or no?
No.
No.
Really? Weird. Let me ask her about this. Weird. She's going from something small to something big, but I think it'd be the opposite. What are you doing? Can you not put anything in the garage?
Well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Until the hurricane came, and then he cleaned out a spot enough to put the car in.
Put the car in. I go, she's trying to teach me about the car and tell me what it is. And then she goes, I go, well, what are you doing? She goes, well, I'm out here. I'm out here on the driveway. I said, well, why are you out on the driveway? I said, don't you have a garage? She goes, "Huh, when you can put something in it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, bro. So she's like laughing about it. So maybe what? So it's like a museum in there, as she's talking about. I don't know what's in there, but do you have like golf clubs? You don't even golf. Do you just do
No.
antiques?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that's cool. Oh, and you can get some great stuff up there. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where? What are you doing? I'm asking her about. Oh, this is so difficult. The why she's trying to put me in a vehicle and I'm going through all the vehicles I know in my head. Da, 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 and I'm trying to get her to pick one. Um, hold on. Is it like a 2004 Mazda?
no,
Did you ever used to have anything like that?
no, not a
No.
Mazda.
Weird. What is it? What is it?
She wouldn't know what the names of cars were anyway.
We right now we have a, what is it? It's a 2000.
Santa Fe.
It's a 2011
11
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. Okay, so it is an SUV right now. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This is what she showed me. So I know car brands really, really well. And like the whole thing, just because my dad, he owned a dealership growing up. Well, that was his like pastime. And so she shows me this car that is very rounded. So it's very, very rounded on all sides. And I go, okay, so it's an SUV. But she's talking about how it almost feels like it sits a little bit too low. So that means for me, it's a crossover SUV or not a full up high one. And then she shows me how the body style is a lot different from what it would be normally, right? And so I'm like, okay, so it's over 10 years old. I know that for sure. And she talks about how it's a really good quality and it's going to last a really long time. And there's only two that I know right now. That's like Hyundai or Honda, and then sorry, Mazda or Hyundai. And so I'm like, okay, I know we're in this area. She's trying what? She doesn't bother that. She can't see. What she says. So what? Tell me. I want to ask her about. Weird. She's like walking in through this garage. The garage is attached to the house, correct? It's not on the
Yeah.
outside. Okay. Yeah, okay. I go, where are you doing? And she opens this garage door and it like walks into what I'd like to call almost like a little hallway that goes into maybe in the kitchen area, I think. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of what this feels.
Yeah, it's like a
Um,
pantry room kind of.
yeah, it's like a nook. Yeah. She opens it up and we walk in here and then she shows me how it opens up to this kitchen. And she's saying that hold on. Maybe there's something going on over there. Maybe we're gonna she's trying to talk about flooring. She's trying to talk about baseboards. She's trying to talk about, does your heat come up through the floor?
So
Weird. Yeah, I have no idea what she's talking about. She keeps talking about draft. And we don't have drafts down here. So because it's 91 degrees.
Probably
right
the
now.
air conditioning.
Ah, okay. Yeah, there's something about a draft. There's something about redoing something. I don't know. Hold on. She's in your house with you. She's trying to show me that she's in there. That's what she's trying to do. So tell me about, let me readjust.
she's almost here.
They're talking about how they're just like sitting here. It's her and this gaggle of ladies. They're like sitting here waiting for you, sir. You are going to have a shit show when you die. It is just going to be so much fun. It's like you were just going to be like, oh my God, I thought I got away from this.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you're just going to poop. Yeah. He's fine. He can take it. He's good. Man, they're like on you. She talks about how you were like the butt of all jokes, weren't you, in a way? But they love you. They're like, he's just gonna go to his room or something like that. They love you though. Like these are your people. So this is your soul group. Okay, this is here the one that kind of stabilizes them. So what?
Mhm.
Tell me with her. I hear you, my daughter. I hear you going, "Oh, let's go out," or "Let's go out to eat," or "Let's go do this. Let's go do this to eat." And you kind of like go along with it, right? You just kind of get in there. She's talking about how what, they're partnering together. Hmm. I think you're gonna end up having to like take care of Dan and really take care of him. And you need to know that she's going to love you and it's going to be very difficult for her to do this. There's something about how I don't know, I keep going back to your legs. I don't know, I keep going back to your legs. Um, hold on. Do you already have a lot of swelling in your legs right now or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
He did before
Just
he had a heart attack.
okay. Okay. They talk about how they show me socks and they show me coming over, like if like the leg comes over a little bit, like a little bit of a bulge, and that for me is like swelling, not heavy set. They make sure and watch yourself. That's what they keep talking about. Make sure you watch yourself. mm, I think you're fine and good through Christmas. There may be something around for you, Dad. And we're not dying, you're not gone, but there may be something around like next September that ends up kind of like knocking you on your butt, and you're still in this home, but you're in this wheelchair. You're not permanently in a wheelchair, but you're in this wheelchair. And for me, that usually means we got sick, or maybe we had to have like a little bit of a medical surgery, or maybe we had to have something like that. Because they talk about swelling, maybe that goes along with going on actually with the heart, or maybe it goes along with that kidney thing. Remember I'm talking about over here, this like watch it out for it. There's probably something to do with all of this combining together, and I don't know exactly what it is yet. um did you get stents put in for your heart? Was that a thing?
Yeah,
Cool.
3 of them.
Okay. Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha. Hang on. I think someone's gonna like chemistry is gonna be knocked off. There's gonna be something about potassium. Maybe it goes into the kidney area. We're not dying. It'll be okay. You get better and it's fine. But it's just one of these things that makes you go, oh my God, not again. Like that whole thing. But it doesn't feel like it would happen until, like I'd say, probably September-ish. But just look alive and don't say we don't need to look at it. Just say, okay, I'll go in and get it checked. Okay, at that point. One. Hmm. She keeps showing me a dark blue birthstone. I have no
That's
idea.
hers. That's hers.
Really? What is she?
Yeah. September,
8.
yeah, the 8th.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. I've never seen it that way. Um, did y'all actually go out to eat for her birthday or like do something in honor of it?
Did we do this year? No, did we?
Not this year, but no.
Oh.
We
I
we
think I
had
was.
pizza when she for her birthday the last time.
Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah.
with you.
Okay, interesting. She's talking about how she gives me a little cake and she puts an X over it, but then she talks about how we did do something for her. So for means we didn't have a celebration, we didn't sing happy birthday, but we were able to just like take a remembrance and take a thought. She really wants to be the life of the party, this woman. She I imagine she would get frustrated very easily. Very easily. She gets what? She's learning love. She's learning not to panic. She's learning not to freak out. She's learning how to like calm down and relax. It's very interesting with her being crossed over, but then still being in this house with you, because she's having to learn how to be on everybody else's speed and not hers, you know? What? Where are you going? there's some sort of mail that I don't know if this mail is going to pass. We're gonna ask about right now. Hold on. It's weird that I think that Dad, do you have a brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Is he younger than you?
No.
No. Yeah. There's something about how a guy, and he's still alive, there's something about a guy that is related to you that feels like a brother, that he feels like something is going to go on with him or something is going to happen to him that is going to make us go, oh my God. For me, that almost feels like maybe he ends up passing away suddenly. Does he also have heart issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother does, but we're not close.
No, that's okay. No, that's fine. It's one of the things is that, well, so there could be a couple of things with this. Number one, they talk about people passing away. Remember how early they were talking about time is of the essence? Like that was what we started off with, right? So he's not dead yet, but this could also mean that in the next year, I would even say year and a half, that something happens with him that he's out, like
Mhm.
gone. And so for me, this would mean maybe we just get in contact with him once to just say, hi, I'm so and so, right? That way we don't have that whole, well, he's dead, gone, never talk to him again, like that whole thing. Doesn't mean we
Mhm.
have to rekindle the relationship and go out to dinner together, nothing like that, but maybe just that little brief connection of saying, okay, hey, and then out. That way, when this does happen, we don't kind of like have that wearing on our shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And they talk about with him when he crosses over, it'll be pretty quickly, and it's going to be you saying, oh, wow, where did had no idea. So just keep that in the back of your head. He doesn't live in Pennsylvania.
Yes,
Yeah, he does.
Oh, where's he at? How far away is he?
I don't know.
We live
We're
in
in
Florida.
Florida.
Y'all are in Florida. Okay. Okay. So he's in Pennsylvania. Oh, so y'all are in Florida right now and he's in Pennsylvania. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That's why. Yeah, they keep saying that you can't just go out and go see him, that he's really, really, really far away. Okay, that's why. Yeah, just kind of keep that in the back of your head. Let me ask her, where are you going? Hold on. Okay, just for my records, what city are you in Florida? Just because I want to know.
Newport Richie.
Oh, wait, okay, so because I'm a Texan, how far away is that from Orlando?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, you're close.
Mhm.
Okay, I was just there on Saturday. It's very humid. Anyways, loved it. Wait. Come here. Did your mom not like Orlando because it was like too kitschy or something like that? She liked like the smaller town thing,
Yeah, that's where like we lived in a small place.
small little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
okay.
our lives.
Yeah. Okay. She goes, I go, what do you think about Orlando? I said, it's only because from where my mom lives to me, we're still in Houston, but she's an hour and a half away. So like I'm on the very top, she's on the bottom. And I said, so about that, I said, did you go there a lot? Was that a thing? And she goes, no, I don't like that. I like the small, like that's what I like. She's like more of a family feel. I go, okay. She says that,
Stop.
interesting. Hang on. I don't think from the storm that you had any crazy damage except for the fact that it ended up like yeah. She's just talking about she just shows me like what do you call those? Not tiles. You don't have tiles on your roof, but like roof things going up
Shingles.
maybe. Yeah, shingles. Thank you. Sorry. It's been a long time since I had my own house, so I'm like, what do they call those things? And she's talking about how maybe we just had some shingles come up, maybe we had something like that, but I was like, did a tree fall on it? That's what happened to our house in Houston. One. Weird. It's almost like maybe have y'all thought about, I know whenever the thing of like moving out or doing something with the house, have you thought about actually like selling it and moving it to a different state? Like, has that been a part of a conversation?
No, we just get offers all the time for the house, but
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
no.
She, yeah, she's talking about how, well, they could move, like sell this, and she's even talking about like going up to Georgia or moving up. And I'm like, they're not going to do that. Like, that's their area, that's their home. Um, Hold on. Is it on a lot of land?
No, it's a small, it's a
Weird.
small one.
She keeps showing me all these trees everywhere. That's why I was like, this is a lot of land.
There's
We
a
have
lot,
a swamp.
there's a swamp behind us with
You
a
open
bunch
up the
of
back
trees.
gate and there's a swamp. Banana
Shut up.
trees and vines and
Mhm.
Really? Yeah, it just looks like it's just white. There's no houses around me when I'm looking at. I'm like, where? So it's a huge swamp. Oh, how cool. Okay. Do you have any gators in there?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, be
Gators
careful with
and
the dog.
snakes.
Well, we have a big privacy fence.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's good. Okay. Hold on. I want to ask her more about upcoming events, and I want to see. Can you tell me? So for Christmas, it's just going to be the two of y'all, and y'all are going to stay here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have to work, so it's nice.
Yeah, cool, good. I go, so what's going on with upcoming holidays? I said, I know Halloween is a big thing. I said, what about Christmas and stuff? And she goes, no, that's okay. They're just gonna be here. They're gonna stay here. They're gonna do their own thing. I
Mhm,
said,
it's
oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah. She says that, oh, by that time, that girl will have had that baby already.
Yep.
Okay. She says bye. I said, I go, well, is anybody gonna be able to come over? She goes, oh, family schmamly. Like it's not really a big thing, like outside of it. And I go, okay. And she says, but that baby, and she puts the baby in like a red Santa suit. And I'm like, okay, so that's gonna be a thing. She says that that's just meaning like that's our Christmas gift, you know? She says
Mhm.
that one. Hold on. Weird. It's almost like, have you seen in your home? I don't know if she's done this already or if this will happen. Have you seen like a white mist or what you would think is like a fog or something like that? Anything like that? It's weird. The best way to describe it is like seeing like, and it would be like low, like for a split second and it goes away. Have you seen anything like that?
I sometimes do.
Okay. It only reason is because she's talking about Halloween, she's talking about having something spooky, and I'm like, okay, well, what about spooky? And then she's talking about how it almost feels like it's would be like slightly manifested, but it's her trying to do it, but it's more like low to the ground, which means that's, her trying to show up. Um, but she can't make herself fully known. That's not a thing at all. Hold on. Interesting. She's And then daughter, do you always leave your hair wet and you try to like scrunch it up or something like that? After about okay. She's talking about being with you right after a shower and like you leaving it wet. I don't know. She's just trying to be around with you. I want to come here. I think you're gonna end up having to put one of your dogs down soon, and I don't know why. Hmm. But they're all okay right now, correct?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah, weird. There's like a bigger one. Um, they're talking about it going over a rainbow bridge and how they'll be there, which means they cross over. I don't know why. It doesn't even feel like it's why, but it'll be okay. Because that leaves room to have another dog. And then that's the whole thing. Dad's like, oh my God. Wait. She's talking about how, Dad, are you normally a t-shirt guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's talking about, she goes, "Oh, doesn't he look so nice? Doesn't he look so nice?" She's like making comments about it. And I said, "He does." And she goes, "Normally he," and she puts him like in a t-shirt. And he goes, "But I love him." She loves you. I want to, I don't know why there's memes about her and you, Dad, with maybe she's being secretive. I don't know. There's something that goes along here with apologizing for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it goes along with him. Um, and maybe she's just not telling me at all, but she just keeps like it's between y'all. And she keeps having this feeling of like I need to apologize for this. And maybe it goes along with how I acted or what I did. Like it's something very personal and she's not wanting to divulge it to me, which is interesting because normally they don't do that. Actually I've never had this happen before. I've gotten the feeling, but they always open it up. And she just like wants to tell you that whatever happens, we're like sorry and we love you. And ooh, everything just got really light. Oh, that's weird. Which is good. That's exactly what we needed. Hold on though. She's like, it takes a lot for me to do that. I was like, I understand. Um, what? Like she's sorry that she like hurt you in a big way and like burden. And I don't know what it is or what the context is, but there's a that goes
Yeah.
with it.
Um,
What?
she just
Okay.
wasn't always the greatest.
Yeah.
Especially to him.
She
So
feels like she could be very mean to him.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, definitely. So that's big.
Mhm.
That's all I ever wanted was an
She never,
apology.
ever said she was
Yeah,
sorry.
she never said she was
Never.
sorry. No.
No. Let's just say she's learning that. And the lightness, she keeps telling me I said, "Well, what else do you want to talk about?" I think you could feel it and she wasn't
Mhm.
ready to say it. She wasn't ready to say it. And so she gets in there. I was like, "Tell me." Um, hold on. Well, that's not you anymore. She's talking about screaming. Um, it's not premenopausal. Hold on. She just made a joke in my head that she was a real Karen, and I was like, "No shit."
Yeah.
Mhm, and that's not her normal thing, so she sees it from the other way. And did you feel the
Yeah.
shift? That's her. What? She loves you. She thinks that you are the sweet and kind and caring, and she thinks you're very patient. She thinks that I know you have an apology on your side for maybe not, putting up a wall in a way, but it's nothing as crazy as what was going on over here with her. And so she wants to let you know, like, forgive that, let it go, let it all go, bygones be bygones. She adores you and she sees like what was going on now. Um, um, exact words are, "I could be a real bitch, you know that, right?" Those were the exact words. And I go, "Oh, well, that's not my normal not my normal vocabulary, but I'll take it." Um, she's talking about so glad that they got together, so glad that they're back. So she's talking about y'all. So no wonder she's still here because she's trying to make it right. She's trying to make it right. I cannot tell you the feeling of that just happened when that came through. One, what was going on with you though? Was she like being a butthead the day of her death too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. she says, I said, what was, she goes, we need to talk about this. She gives me the feeling of rewind. I'm like, okay, where do we want to go? What do we want to talk about? And she's talking about, even my last day, I was being a jerk. And she's talking about yelling or screaming or like, ah, and like, that's just what she's showing. She's showing me being a jerk or being aggressive or being manipulative. And she's talking about how, that is like our last memory of me and what a pity that is. And I go, I agree with you. And she's talking about that it was better. This is what she's saying, not y'all. Remember this. She's talking about how in her hindsight, it's better for her to be dead than to have gone through that over and over again because of what a torture or what a torment it is over and over. And so she's talking about shit, man, that's the only thing that made me shut up. I feel like in a way she was not only very cruel to him, but she would also be very, very
Yes.
cruel and nitpicky to you. Mhm.
Yes.
Very mean. Very mean.
Yeah.
So, she's talking about picking and taking pop shots at unnecessary things, and she's calling things out that she feels like are wrong within y'all, but it's already fucked up within her. So remember, that's a mirroring thing. It's a tactic because they themselves are messed up internally. You can't blame it on your family, dude. I know you're doing that, but you need to chill out. She's talking about her family.
Yeah.
Her family was terrible.
Yeah, especially
That's
her dad.
That's what she says. She goes, I said, I go, I didn't even ask her. She goes, well, I was that way because my family was that way to me. And I'm like, no, you can't blame it on them. So I'm just having an argument with her in my head right now. One. She just got bigger and like taller in my head, which means she feels better. Gonna try to help you no matter what. She keeps showing me angels, which is good. She keeps talking about how she said she thought she was the best one in the room. She tells me to tell you you're a good daughter and that she loves you. So she apologizes for her actions and what she did, and that's not a normal thing. She tells me that was very difficult for her to say that, and I go, I can understand. She, to me, in my head, the way that she feels is like an angry little fire ant, and I'm just looking at her like, what's up, little ant? What are you doing? Like, it's nothing scary. She's just trying to get things off her chest. So what? Hold on. Next life come around, I'll treat them better. She's going to end up being the daughter next life. That's going to be a very interesting thing. So y'all are going to end up that will be very fun. What? She keeps talking about with money that it was never enough. So whatever you were doing, Dad, it was never enough. She says like, what a asshole of me. Putting everything down, never enough, never anything. I had the best freaking family in the world, and what do I have to show for it now? Nothing, because I'm here. She's very, and I don't want to yell at you. She says, what? Tell me.
She basically threw it all away.
Yeah.
He did. I know.
And I always felt guilty, but now I don't since she's been gone longer. But that when she died, it was like a weight lifted off of us.
Yeah, I know. That's what she says. She says that it was better for her to have died, right? Hindsight, than to have her here.
Yeah.
I know. She loves you. You and her are compounded together, but she didn't know how to express it. And it went too far, and she was blaming it on everybody else except for herself. And y'all were the ones that got the brunt of it. But I want you to know that she is learning. Okay? And that the best way I can describe it is that God caught her ass. Okay, that's what happened. They said, nope, shit, you're not doing this anymore. Come on over here. We're gonna figure it out from this side. What? Was she drinking a whole hell of a lot?
No,
more like smoking.
Smoking. Okay, why does she feel so bipolar?
Because she probably was.
Oh, okay. She feels like when somebody is like drunk and they're like angry, like that's the type of feeling, like blackout, that
Yeah,
type of thing.
For no
Um,
reason at all.
yeah, like
yeah, nothing.
one
Tell me.
day she could be completely like the greatest person ever, and then the next
Mhm.
day it was terrible.
Yeah, yeah. That's the way she feels. She feels like she's bipolar, or she feels like she's blackout angry drunk, or was one or the other. And I'm like, what? She was blaming it on PMS, she's blaming it on family, she's blaming it on this, and I'm
Everybody
like,
but herself.
everybody but herself. I can tell you, I've been in PM, well, what is it, menopause for 8 years now. I don't act like that. Okay. I got thrown into it. It's not a thing. She's blaming everybody else, but does she love you? Yes. So now what we need to do, okay, is that we need to have her help us. Okay. Because what she is going to do now, the way that she feels, I can't, the way it just felt like a dark cloud just left. That's probably, no, she shut my door. So what y'all need to do is you need to start asking her for help. Okay. So you need to start saying, where do I go now? What do I do with my job? What do I do with my life? What should I do? Can you please keep me safe? Stuff like that. And what you're doing is you're giving her a mission and she's going to complete it for you. The other thing too is that she's in your house. So she's what we'd like to call with God as well, or source, but she is in the house. And so the only reason for that would be is because she had to make a lot of amends too. She's very embarrassed by it, by the way. Like that was not easy. I've never had a spirit come up and be like, I need to apologize for this. I'm like, what is it? He'll know. That's how it felt. They'll know.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, that's how it felt. And so I'm like, all right, they keep telling me that. But there's a lot of love here, but it's love that had to be realized after the fact, and that's the whole thing. Okay. Um, yeah, do y'all have for right now, because I have to go to another session, do y'all have any questions for me at all? I think this is a great session. I'm so
Yeah.
happy I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you have any questions at all for me?
No, thank you.
welcome.
That's
I
all
cannot believe she apologized.
yeah, that's all I've ever wanted.
Never sorry, never wrong. That was
Yeah.
her motto.
Yeah, she does now, honey. That is the physical, and that did not come from me. That was her, and she was
Oh yeah, it was spot on.
Yeah.
yeah. That was like pulling teeth, but she
Yeah.
did it.
And she
That was
was.
the
She was
big-
horrible.
Yeah,
Mhm,
she was.
mhm. I know, but this is what we need to do now. We need to release that version of her,
Yep.
because if we keep that version of her, that's not who she is now.
Yep.
Okay, that's what she was acting like. So we need to say, I would even say like, Mom, I forgive you. My wife, I forgive you. I love you. I know you realize this lesson. I know you understand it. And guess what else is the best thing? Now that she understands and she apologized for it, when it happens in the next life, she's going to have that happen to her. She's going to really understand it again. So just know that it will come back around.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. But if y'all have any questions or anything, always just email me.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I love y'all. Go take a moment.
Thank
Have a
you.
Thank
breather.
you.
You're welcome. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
y'all. Bye.